Welcome to Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. This is an important matchup, a battle of two top 10 teams, two forces colliding. One team will leave here making a big statement. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Texas Longhorns. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. Line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So Notre Dame's offense is on the field for the first time today. This should be fun. This quarterback matchup, one of the best you're going to see all season long. Both guys are aware of how good their counterpart is. They say they're trying to block that out, but you feel like it's important to them.
Chris, I have been waiting for this matchup all year long. We all know that these two are two of the best signal callers in the entire country. Now we get to see them go head-to-head. You get the sense that we might be in line for a
Look out, he's got space ahead. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
These type of runs early in the game are so effective, and they create conflict for the defense. Now, the rest of the game, this defense is going to have to account for the quarterback in the run game, which will open up the running back in the pitch game, as well as the play-action pass. That's a beautiful start.
And the defense there to smother that option play.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
To the air, it's Carr. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted. They tackle him after his run, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, we knew third down was going to be a big key in this game, and here right off the bat, first drive, first third down, the defense is able to get the interception. Again, it's the confusion. I don't think the quarterback knew what the defense was in, and if he doesn't recognize what's going on, he's going to put the ball in harm's way. That's a big turnover early in this game for this defense.
And there's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first, and continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket, and he's brought down after a short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right, and here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. On the ground, it's Brown. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the right here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They'll tackle him well short. Up 4th down and see if they tried out the field goal team.
This is assignment football at its best. This defense has done a nice job. When I prepare for this team, this defense is always in the right spot, and they're in the right spot here on 3rd down. Eyes in the backfield, and they're able to get the stop. The quarterback tries to use his legs, but he just can't move the chains.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Porter. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last session. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on 1st. He'll test the right side here. Has the first down and more. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Gets rid of it on the move. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. And the junior with a one-handed grab there.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's caught. He's got room. Tackle made after a big gain.
As a defense, you've got to seal the edge, in particular against a wide receiver like this. Check out the speed. If he gets the edge, he's gone. What a huge play for the offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside, and he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. He's in the clear. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a third down play.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, You know the coverage can close, and here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking deep downfield with the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage is really good, and he still forces the football, forces the issue down the field. That ball probably should have been picked off.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken right around the 35. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Trying to find some room. It's Smothers. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. A handoff to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The back's got it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Manning. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
The sure hands. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Quarterback drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to chuck it again. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. He keeps it. Can he convert? He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Chris, in my mind, if you run it on 3rd and long, you are telling yourself you're going to go for it on 4th down, in particular if you can get inside of that 4th and 3, 4th and 2 type of zone. Watch for the offense to go for it again. I wouldn't be surprised if they went right back to the option.
Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
This is a ton of trust that this offense and this quarterback specifically has in this wide receiver. If you get him the ball, even on a short play, you feel like he can make a play with his legs and his athleticism, and he's able to do that for a touchdown. That is a big play for this offense and a lot of faith in that skill on the outside.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He connects on the PAT. It's 13-0 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. On the run, it's Smothers. He's got space. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go in the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Breaking into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Inside the 30. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player, is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the second and third level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Gets it out quickly to the left side. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Coleman. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. First and 10 play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Manning. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus, and that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator, and then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass, and he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Using his legs, it smothers. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Manning. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stop right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off, getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Look out, he's breaking free. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Townsend. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be...
He's got it inside the 10. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. He keeps it on a design run. Got an opening here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on a designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the 1st down? Shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that 1st down. Good job up front.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. On the run, it's Williams. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Carr. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here comes the rush. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Sees an opening. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain, though. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Back to throw. It's Carr. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a first down.
These simple curl routes are so difficult to defend. From a defense's perspective, you got to try to anticipate and jump this route. But you better beware. If he double moves, he's gone.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Catch made on the right side, but the play loses yardage. A very tough 2nd down coming up now.
What a play by this defensive back in man-to-man coverage. They're trying to get the ball outside and just allow the wide receiver to work one-on-one, but the DB makes the play. That is a terrific tackle in space.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to get the touchdown.
QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these types of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Gonna run it. It's Smothers. He's got a crease. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Brought down for a loss after the completion, not what they were looking for.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Looks like he's going to run it. Picks it up himself and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, incomplete pass.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback still with the football. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
I'm impressed with this defense and their ability to stay sound against these option plays. We knew that the point of emphasis was going to be stopping the quarterback in the run game, and here they're able to do that. Great job by these guys not getting faked out, putting themselves in conflict, just playing assignment sound football, now bringing up 3rd down.
Fires it on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Design quarterback run. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Oh, this is great defense here on 3rd down. They're swarming to the football. They knew the RPO was coming, and here they are ready to stop it, forcing a 4th down.
Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He's past the marker and still going. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Gonna run it. It's Williams. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, the pocket collapsing. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. And the fourth down attempt comes up short. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can he get there on the ground? And now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
They sniffed this one out real quick, and the running back's trying to bounce this outside, make something out of nothing, but there's nowhere to go with this football. That's just really good defensive recognition of that draw play.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. To throw, it's Carr. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, that's good execution by this wide receiver. As a quarterback, I would tell all those guys all the time, once you hook up in a curl, keep working back to the quarterback. The only way that that's going to be incomplete is if the wide receiver stops and the defender can then close and bat the ball away.
Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
It's a clutch drive, Chris, there's no doubt, but they really need this two-point conversion. Take it down to a one-possession game, and then you've got a chance here to get off the field with your defense or even try an onside kick and try to tie this thing up.
So the touchdown was big, but they need this two-point conversion to make it a one-score game. They'll try to run this one in, and he will run it in. They convert the two-point try and make this a one-possession game now, down 8. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel, Pat, and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.